Good morning, guys. Actually, it's afternoon already. I had to do some stuff at home, which is super boring. I thought I'll take you out because it's Saturday. Let's roll the intro.
Good morning, guys. How are you doing? Well, I am doing fine. Thank you very much. Well, I have been playing around today with some paint again. And this is, to be exact, the same color that goes on a very expensive Alfa Romeo for some reason. My mom bought this like a year or two ago for spraying up a problem on one of the the front spoiler wings from a car from a friend of ours. And it was sitting in the closet for ages, and I was like, hey, why don't I just spray something with it? So I did this. You don't really see it. 1 second. Now, it was a very ugly green, so I made it entirely silver. I got to play with that. And I also did this. This was very ugly. 1 second. White, and now I painted it entirely silver. It looks so much better. So yeah, that has been my thing for today. What have you been up to?
Oh, I found this lake. Actually, it's the river, and they have a dam over there. It's a different dam than the one where I was with Mike. I saw it on the map, and I was like, I have to come here and look around. There's nobody besides those sailboats, and I think they have lessons, so they're doing like turns and things there. Yeah, besides that, nobody's here. You could actually sit here, read a book. It's even good to do some stuff on the iPad, which I'm doing. I'm basically thinking about the costumes I want to make. It is like a dream come true. The next mission is basically creating costumes or fashion, and I'm still like on the decision process what to do. I have many ideas, and it could go in many directions, either fashion or cosplay crossover. I can't decide, and that's the hard part. But we have to make decisions, otherwise things won't happen. And the thing is, often you can change your direction, but you have to start somewhere. And that's why you and I were the biggest procrastinator ever, because you have to start somewhere and you don't want to make a mistake. But on the other hand, if you don't start, nothing is happening. So start, and if you need to adjust, make it better, make it bigger, make it whatever, make it more, whatever the project is. So I would love to stay here for a while, but I need to go to Joann's because they put away the pattern I want to have today. They still have this super offer where I get pattern for $1.99. Only 10 in total, but that's totally cool with me. I already picked them out yesterday, but I'm picking them up today. It's good to be outside. I miss this.
It's not exactly a super bright and happy day. Well, you can't even see it. It looks so gloomy from here. Oh well. Those days have to be there too, I guess. I can use some numbs though.
You already know I'm looking always for dead bodies and woods and water and whatever. And it doesn't help if you start watching Fringe, because there is constantly something happening. And yeah, Jurre was already addicted, and I was kind of running out of series, so I'm like, okay, I might as well give it a shot, because normally we like the same stuff. And I have to say, Fringe is awesome. Most of the time, series actually need like half a season to actually get into speed and have the right character development and so on, and not with Fringe. You're directly into it and you watch and you keep watching. I think I'm at episode 5 right now. There are 4 seasons as far as I know, at least on Netflix. There are probably more. Have to do some research on that one too. And I think the main character actually looks like Dory, so I was like, we could do a spoof with her, but I'm not sure what to do, so we'll figure it out.
Remember how Sarah brought back my iMac about 2.5 weeks ago? Like in August somewhere? Well, basically, it is still not fixed. Well, it is fixed. They've messed up the fact that the ports on the back with the USB ports, FireWire ports and stuff isn't lined up with the openings. So, once again, we can make an appointment at the Apple Store. And I'm pretty sure I'll be gone with it for another 3 to 5 days, because that's how it goes. I mean, I love Apple. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit of an Apple fanboy. I will never go back to Windows like as my main OS, just because I love the editing and I love working with Mac. But when it comes to Surface sometimes, my god, this is like the worst experience so far. It has been taking 3 weeks plus to get the damn thing fixed.
And I have to tell Mike about this place because there are little fishies and there are bigger fishies over there. So this is a good place to put the GoPro. On the other hand, it's very dirty. So it's not very fun, but there they are. I'm always getting excited when I'm at a river or ocean or whatever, and when I'm like, hey, Yuri, look, the bridge and the river and whatever, and he's like, yeah, what? Because he's so used to it. It's just Norway. He grew up, there's always water, there's whatever. It might also be one because I'm not from an area where there's ocean or necessarily like rivers or something. And I'm a water science, so I'm probably missing the water.
I mean, yes, it is a far more complicated machine than a PC where you just pull out the stuff yourself and just fix it. But still, like, how hard is it to just check afterwards? And I've worked in IT for a couple of years, and the one thing I always did is everything working again. Well, apparently it didn't.
I just found the perfect jacket. That's the jacket that represents me. That's who I am. It's perfect. And I have a challenge. I try to reproduce that now. Not reproduce, but even make it better. Okay, on the other side there is Goodwill, so I will make a stop at Goodwill, and after that Joann's, and then probably heading home, starting sketching. And oh, I bought a sketchbook. You may or may not believe it, but sometimes if you do things, I kind of believe in the whole universe type of thing, but it only happens if you basically send out signals that you want to have something or want to do something and you're going for it. So I thought about sketching the whole thing I want to sketch, and I wasn't even thinking about buying something, but I've never seen that at Marshall's, and not because I wasn't looking. That was at the exit. They don't have that stuff there, and it was fairly cheap, I have to say. So this is a set with pencils and paper, even there in German. And it comes in this little bag pouch thingy. And that's perfect because I was thinking about going to Starbucks and just sitting there, drinking a coffee and sketching the ideas I had. And I was like, I don't actually have paper. This sounds ridiculous. And I don't really have pencils. So this is perfect. It was under $5. And hey, the universe presents me with the opportunity when I grab it. Let's see, normally it costs $10, so half price.
I assume that Sarah's going to make an appointment for tomorrow somewhere, and we'll see how it turns out otherwise. I'm going there personally and going to yell at them at some point. Even if it's in 2 months and I don't remember. I will just go there and yell, just because I can. Please tell me, guys, what's the worst experience which you ever had with any shop experience, and how did they fix it, or did they even try to fix it? I mean, I'm pretty sure they will be very nice and helpful, but still, it sucks balls.
Here I found your child. Look, and it's even movable. Meow. 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 Oh, Gabriel! That's cool. I'm looking through the Simplicity and Burra sale, and Burra is German. But they're on offer too. So, fun part is, the catalog actually is starting off with German and then French and then English. And I think that's Italian. What's that? Is that Dutch? No, I can't tell it. Mutter Festiva? But that's French. What's that? I like that they actually bring back the originals from 65 to 70, like those. That's pretty awesome. The other pattern producers, manufacturers, brands do that too. But those are the most I've seen so far, and that's pretty awesome. I just had an idea. That is actually a pretty good concept. So you can have a pretty big gown, and then you take it off, and you have the small bridal gown. I mean, they do it nowadays, but I never thought of that. That's pretty cool. Well, let's assume I would have bought it for the normal price. I would have paid $250 or so. No, less. But I saved $204. I think this is how I like to work. That's awesome. I can charge my iPad here. I can draw here. I can eat and drink. This is perfect. How awesome is this? Thanks, Caitlin, for sharing. We're in Women's Health in an ad for Ford Fiesta. There we are. Well, actually here. How cool is that? Awesome. I need to buy this. Oh, hi. How are you? Yeah, feeling good? Not so much? I think that one is dying. It's on the side already, but it's still moving. There we go. Keep swimming, buddy. You can do it. I'm so close in buying a buddy. Sorry, a fish. Can someone please stop me? I'm not a fish person. And Jurre keeps sending me pictures of kittens. I'm like, okay, maybe we should get a kitty for you. A fluffy one.
Other than someone doing a really bad job at what their job is, I have had a couple of really cool experiences in America so far where they actually completely respect the customer. And that's kind of cool that they compensate for whatever mess ups they did or they think you did, but they did. You know what I mean? The rules are just a little bit different. In Europe, you can just take your business elsewhere. Because so far I've never really had any proper help because they always go through the rules. Like, no sir, this is outside the warranty. We cannot do anything for you. And that sucks.
So Simon kept bugging me to go to the post office and we got your letter. And he was so excited and I thought it's something with Doctor Who, but this is something I think Jurre would really like. American dollars. Keychain. Thank you. I'm not sure about BlizzCon because BlizzCon is more like World of Warcraft and so on, when I remember right, and I have never gotten into that. Although I love the costumes people are making, but I feel like that would be too much fake for me because maybe I should just start. I know a couple of people who are actually going there and I would love to meet them. Maybe. You never know. I wanted to finish the editing on the DragonCon vlog, but I can't because I can't hook up the cables to the iMac because they fucked up the ports. So basically it's too far to the left and down, so I can't plug the stuff in. If it was a PC, I would just open it and readjust stuff, but it's a Mac. I don't want to break anything, and there's still warranty on there. So I will have to go back, and Jurre said I should make some... Yeah, I should be loud. We'll see about that. So now I'm in bed, I'm doing some sketching, watching some Fringe hopefully, and then I'm sleeping. I hope you guys have an awesome weekend. And yeah, Jurre, I miss you. And I see you guys tomorrow. Bye!